My name's Diana, and I like to dance. Welcome to Doing Stuff with Diana.
What is up, homies? Welcome back to Doing Stuff with Diana. How do you do? My name is Diana. On this channel, we cover anti-MLM as well as stuff, which is today's video. I've done this before back in 2020, but I want to try again. My video quality back then, audio, definitely because I did not know how to project my voice. So we're doing this remake of renaming the United States of America. This video is kind of more a get to know me type deal. I still need some more time to prep my upcoming anti-MLM video, so I thought this would be kind of a fun thing to do. For background knowledge, I grew up in the United States. I am Mexican American and grew up in the 49th state education-wise. I don't know if this reflects on the education system, to be fair, because I had a really good history teacher who had us memorize all the states, and I, for some reason, forgot them over time. So I don't know if I can blame the education system for this one. But hey, if you want to judge my knowledge on my states based off of where I grew up and its education abilities, then by all means, do it. I don't care. I did learn some new tricks since my last video that I am hoping will help me in today's geography lesson, so let's hope. I also wanted to talk about a story time because I figured, watching me label a map, okay, whatever, but with a little bit of cheese on top, bitch. My dog would like to be let out. Please hold. The one time I got in trouble by police. Anyway, let's begin with the easy states. At least according to me. Florida. I have visited Georgia, but I honestly keep forgetting where it's at. I'm pretty sure it's this one. When you think of the US, what do you think of? Texas. We got California, Arizona, New Mexico. Come on. I have also visited Oregon, and I still confuse it with Washington. I think it's this one. Yeah. And then the one above it is Washington. Yeah. I went to Oregon in midsummer. The weather was like 75 degrees. I was like, what? There's a place in this world that is 75 degrees in the middle of summer? I live in Arizona. Speaking of Arizona, that is where the story took place. I was in my early 20s, living my best life. You know the drill. In college, trying to go out every weekend, getting drunk. I was gonna try to label the states in like, know really well versus I'm not sure, but maybe versus completely unsure about. But honestly, I think this is all I got. I think this is the best you're gonna get out of me. I don't even know where New York is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just start labeling these as I tell my story. In my last video, I also messed up. I didn't even have a list of the states, and that just made it way harder. So this time around, I'm not doing that to myself. Look, if you can start judging me about how I spent my early 20s, then go ahead, I don't care, okay? That's my life. That's what I lived through, and those are the things I did back when I was a youngster. I can't take them back now, okay? So shame me all you want. That's just the way I live my life. And I was hanging out one weekend. I was gonna go to Mill Avenue. If you are not a local to Arizona, this is Alaska, come on, Colorado, Nevada. If you are not a local to Arizona, let me talk to you about what Mill Avenue is. Mill Avenue is literally like a mile or two of road down in Tempe, Arizona, where all the college kids go on the weekends and get fucked up. Sorry, I mean get drunk. I have had my plenty of shares visiting this location, And I'm sure many others have as well. Also, at some point, I'm pretty sure me and my husband were there at the same time on Halloween in like 2014 or something. I don't know where New York is. Literally, I always relearn where it's at and then I forget all over again. I'm gonna say it's this one. We'll see. Also, the thing I learned after my first video was the Kentucky Fried Chicken man. So like, this is the chef right here, this is his boots, and this is his hat, this is his pan, and this is his chicken. And I'm pretty sure this is Kentucky. The rest of the chef cooking the fried chicken, I have no idea what those states are, but I'm gonna guess. Indiana. Bam, bitch! It's quite a sight to see when you go to Mill Avenue because everyone intends on getting drunk there. And trust me, I have gone there when I am after smoking a little bit of adobe and it's not as fun. You gotta get drunk. You know what? I messed up. This is Nevada and this is Utah. I'm pretty sure of that. Nebraska. So there's one day I am going with my friend. Her name is, for privacy reasons, Ríana. And me and her are getting prepped to go to Mill Ave. And for us, prepped meant pre-gaming. However, at the time, neither of us lived in Tempe, right? It was quite a bit of a trip. We were from the city over, so we had to drive like 20 or so minutes to get there. AKA, we don't have a location to pregame. Naturally, the general population would say, "Ah shucks, I guess we can't pregame. I guess we gotta go sober and start just drinking on Mill Avenue." Naturally, me and my friend Ríana are not the general population. And we wanted a pregame despite this issue. So, we were gonna pregame in our car. So, me and my friend drive up to Mill Ave, and there's like a parking area there. By the way, this story could be a lie. So if you're trying to snitch me out today, almost 10 years later, this story's fabricated. Okay? Allegedly, supposedly, protective language. Thank you. So, me and my friend pull up into this parking lot, and we park. And we pull out our drinks. We had gotten a foam cup from like a gasoline station with ice, and we had our two separate drinks that we were gonna mix into the cup. Keep in mind, I've always been a wussy, so we did have to make a sort of mixed drink because I just not a big drinker. Nope. I never realized there's a state up here. Like, what the hell? What are you doing up there? Who is that? Ooh, Iowa? Huh? I remember there's a lot of I's in this area. This is Idaho. I was trying to memorize the Kentucky Fried Chicken man, but I never did it. And so me and her make our separate mixed drinks, and we start sipping. And those mixed drinks were like in aluminum cans, right? So we like empty them out and toss the aluminum cans at my feet because I'm in the passenger side and she is on the driver's side. Naturally, we don't want objects in her feet area where they can possibly jam up her brakes or something while she's driving. So we toss them on my side. And we're hanging out there, chilling, talking about, I don't know, what do early 20s people talk about? Their hoe shenanigans? I don't think saying hoe is a bad term. Anyway. Ooh, how could I forget Hawaii? I just watched Lilo and Stitch. I feel like this is Delaware. I don't know for how long me and her hung out there drinking and chismeandoing until the worst thing that could happen for me happened. Something I don't like in my life is getting in trouble. I do not like it. I think it's something I need to fix because in a way it also blends into my issue with facing issues with people, like confrontations, and that's just part of life, right? And so that's just something that I've really struggled with all my life, and getting in trouble to me is like the worst thing that can happen ever because I just don't like the feeling of getting in trouble. Plain and simple, it sucks.
I'm going to bed before either of you come up with another clever idea to get us killed. Or worse, expelled.
That's why I've always told my husband the worst thing that could ever happen to me is landing myself in jail. My fucking mugshot would be like this. I don't know what I'd land myself in jail for, but I would be sad because I would not want to be there. This is to the best of my recollection. We're talking and chatting, and my friend, Ríana, looks up in the review mirror, and she says, "Oh, Diana, there's a cop behind us." So I grab my mirror and pull it down to see in the back too, behind the car. And I see a police officer slowing down behind our car, taking a look at it, grabbing his radio and like talking into it, and slowly start approaching the car. I cannot explain that heavy pit in my stomach that just goes from your throat down to your crotch. I was so scared. And he approaches my side of the window, right? I roll down the window and he's like, "Hey ladies, what are you doing here?" And let me write some more shit. Hold on. Fuck, that's not right. And I think my friend says something like, "Oh, we're just here hanging out." And he says, "Are you guys drinking?" And my friend says, "No, we're not. And he says, "Oh yeah?" And gets his flashlight and shines it at the aluminum cans at my feet. Right after my friend just said that we weren't doing anything. And that's when I just broke down and said, yes, we were, but we were gonna go and blah, blah. I don't even know what I said. I was just confessing all the bad things I've done in my life, I guess. I know. I have gotten many critiques after retelling this story to different people of what I should have done. I know better now. Wait. Not that I intend on ever pre-gaming in the car to go out ever again, because that's just not me anymore. But you know, lesson learned on like not snitching on yourself. Got it guys. I've learned. No need for insulting in the comments, okay? But to sum it up, I probably said, yes, they are, but we weren't gonna drive or anything. We were just gonna go out to Mill Ave and hang out. And I think my friend was like, Diana! As I said all that. Like, I just remember her exclaiming, like, shut the f-. And the police officer took pity on us. Oh, this is Mississippi, huh? I'm talking more than I'm writing. Rhode Island. I'm gonna say this one because it looks like an island. Yes. Ooh, Ohio. Hang on. Oh! I feel like a bad bitch right now. Don't ruin this moment for me because I'm pretty sure I got this right. I'll find out after I edit this video. Arkansas? Yes. You know what? I should think of the 13 original colonies. Fuck. West Virginia. Okay. Tennessee. I'm gonna say this one. Yes, because I feel like Tennessee had like a stick. Vermont is a 13 original colony, right? Oh! Yes, bitch. Yes. Okay, wait, hang on. Connecticut. Okay, and this one is South Dakota. Because I remember North and South Dakota are touching each other. So this one's South Dakota and this one's North Dakota, right? I feel like a bad bitch. Dakota. Did I get West Virginia? Yes, I did, bitch. Wisconsin. Yes, bitch. I feel like the police officer took pity on us because of my full-on Catholic confession to him. And so he said something along the lines of, okay, look, people that come here and pregame cause a lot of trouble for us. So I really need you guys to not do that. Go ahead and just come out here, throw away your drinks, and make your way out. But please don't do this anymore. Something like that. And I was just like, okay, thank you, officer. And naturally, we got out of the car, threw out everything, And I do not remember the rest of the night because, as I said, if you want to have fun at Mill Ave, you gotta get a little drunk. So I do not remember the events following that particular scary incident. Does anyone know where Hawaii is? It's like technically right here, right? Near Florida? I never know because they always kind of just squish it up against the US map, and I'm like, that doesn't tell me where it is in the globe. Thanks a lot, map makers. My husband for a while was in South Carolina, and I don't know where that's at. I'm gonna say right here. You would think information like that would help me. I think Michigan is touching Lake Michigan. Being in your early 20s is quite an experience. I cannot believe I had that much energy. To this day, I look back and realize that my nights at that time would start at 11 p.m. Excuse me, what? I'm not young anymore. That's okay. If I managed to still stick to that partying schedule now, I would be impressed. Not in a good way, but impressed. I cannot imagine sticking to a schedule like that with a family. Oh my lord. And also for me, drinking has gotten so much more harder to be able to do based off of what I even eat. Like my stomach will just exude it all back if I don't eat the right thing with the alcohol. Like, what? That's a pussy stomach. But it comes with age. I want to visit Louisiana so bad, bitch. Which I think is right there. I got 10 more states. Anyway, to this day, I don't understand why the cop let us off the hook. Look at me. You can't even argue it was the white privilege. He definitely did not look down at us and pity two white women. We talk about me and Ríana. Come on. Maybe it was because he did see my sincerity in my confessional. Like, we truly weren't gonna dip on out of here after we just finished drinking. We were just gonna try to save some money, God forbid. To be fair, I don't know how much money we'd be saving because my tolerance wasn't even that great back then. Missouri, Minnesota, Alabama. Yes. Is Massachusetts a 13 colony? Yes. What else should I talk about? I'm almost done, guys. I'm pretty excited. How am I doing so far? Is my history teacher disappointed yet? Wyoming. Next week, I'm actually going to be going out of state to visit my friend in Utah. So I'm pretty excited. So I'll be actually right here, hopefully. And then I'll see you guys the next week after that. Oklahoma. New Hampshire is a 13th colony. So I'm going to put it right here. I wonder how Mill Ave's vibe is nowadays. Do people still even go over there? Is there still a nightlife after 2020? I don't know. I think Pennsylvania goes right here. What state is this? Why am I missing 2 states? This state is blank right here. And so is this little one. And so is this one. What went wrong? What am I missing? Oh, this is all Rhode Island. This is New York. Oh, got it. And this is Delaware. I think I got it. Let's see how I did. Whoa. Well, there we go, folks. How did I do? Let's find out. I will research how good I did and put my score right here. Yeah. Did I do a good job? I don't think so, but that's okay. Who cares? As long as you know the state that you're going to visit, right? Thanks for hanging out with me today. I will see you in 2 weeks. I figured this would be a nice lighter video before I continue on with my anti-MLM content. I will see you next time. Peace out, homies.